Hybrid Vehicle System Cutaway. This training platform shows the energy control principle of hybrid power systems. It can dynamically simulate the hybrid system startup, low-speed driving, normal driving, battery charging, full-speed driving, deceleration driving, parking, and reversing. It can also show the direction of energy flow under various working conditions. Dynamically display the characteristics and advantages of hybrid power systems. At the same time, the engine and drive axle system components were dissected, allowing students to clearly and intuitively understand the composition and structure of each component. The training platform relies on electric motor drive and drives the motor to travel through the mode button. The control system will determine the driving mode based on the driving conditions, with the electric motor driving alone or the electric motor and engine driving together. Suitable for middle and higher vocational and technical colleges, general education colleges, and training institutions. Turn on the power switch and turn on the ignition switch. At this time, a battery indicator light comes on. The platform automatically starts after self-inspection. The battery provides power, which drives the motor through a frequency converter to drive the wheels. Press engine start mode and the engine starts. The power is transmitted from the engine output to the motor MP1, then to the inverter, and finally to the battery for charging. Press the low speed mode button, and the power is transferred from the power battery to the inverter and then to the motor MP2. Press regular speed mode, and the power is output from the engine to the transmission, main accelerator, differential, drive wheels, and so on. The power is output from the engine to the motor MP1, then transmitted to the motor MP2 through the inverter, and then transmitted to the transmission, final reducer, differential, and drive wheels. Press battery charging mode, and the power is transferred from the engine output to the motor MP1, and then to the inverter to charge the battery. Press full speed mode. The power is output from the engine to the motor MP1, and then transmitted to the motor MP2 via the inverter. MP2 is finally transmitted to the transmission, final reducer, differential, and drive wheels. The power is transmitted from the battery output to the inverter, then to the motor MP2, and finally to the transmission, final reducer, differential, and drive wheels. Press deceleration mode. The power is transmitted from the drive wheel to MP2, and the battery is charged through the inverter. Press parking mode, and the drive wheel stop rotating, and there it is, no energy conversion and transmission. When the training platform is stopped, press the reverse mode button, and the power is transmitted from the battery output to the inverter, and then to the motor MP2, which is then transmitted to the transmission, the final reducer, the differential, and the drive wheels. This training platform is fully functional, easy to operate, safe and reliable.